Hey folks, welcome back to Dwarf Fortress. Had quite a bit of stuff happened since last episode. I want to quickly go over a few things. We have currently two invaders still here. I've actually had this is the second of two ambushes that did claim the life of some people. The interesting thing was I had my first ambush that I had, which was pretty much after the last episode you guys saw. Where the siege basically ended and I killed the queen, which was, I have to say, that's one of the best episodes ever. It had all kind of drama happen after that, though. Um, if you remember, I said I wanted to kill the queen's consort too, because apparently he's a noble, but he wasn't listed in the noble screen. Not too long after her death, he got a fey mood, didn't have the materials he needed, so I basically locked him in his workshop. I think he claimed a gem one or whatever, and he basically eventually went berserk. Um, then we had the first ambush, and I was trading with the Elven caravan at the time. I just figured, I'll pick up a few things from them, and they were on their way coming out here. I sort of had let everything sort of come in, so like the ambushers come in. They mostly died, but some of them were sort of like waiting down in this area here, as you see in the far south. So the elephant guy came here, then they started chasing him, and he ran in, and eventually this kept going on and on. It was just sort of a weird thing because they would only go in so far, then they'd sort of back down a little bit because they'd eventually get buzzsawed by this because eventually the elf would go there, but he ended up killing most of the merchants except for one dude, and he ended up luring in like I think like the last one or two, and what ended up happening was I think the elf guy was sort of just sitting here or something happened. I can't even remember, but I gave a command to raise this bridge because I think I was trying to save him, but I don't know why I was bothering. But he happened to be on it at the time, and he got tossed in here. All of his stuff went splattering everywhere. I mean, all of his inventory. So you can see we got some clothing sitting there in the tower. A few items scattered here and there. So basically, a bunch of his stuff got catapulted, and I think he ended up getting killed. Oh, no, he actually did make it out. He did make it out. He made it out down here. I can't remember what happened. I think I may have sent some military out to take care of the last two. And again, more I did. Some of my people died. But what happened later on was, and this is what messed everything up for me, his items that were scattered all over the place caught fire. And I'll try and splice in some of the footage here. I did shoot some footage, but it was like without wording. I had forgotten to turn on my audio for some reason, so I'll try and put it in here. What happened was the fire just like kind of broke out here, and all my guys were going out here trying to collect his items, and they couldn't do it. So they were getting freaked out by the fire, and then a bunch of them started dying from the fire because they were getting frightened, sort of standing, and then the fire would just go up to them and kill them. So I had maybe 7 or 8 dudes that must have died from the fire. So that whole thing backfired on me very badly. So let me just say that. So another ambush hit. A human liaison had come at this. He was like way up. Let's go. Yeah, up here. See his dead corpse. Same kingdom that sent that demon to us. But he came sort of like around the same time human traders came. So I was trading with the human traders. And then another ambush hit, but two small groups, and the one hit him up there in the north, and basically killed the liaison. I forget what the other one was. The other one was up in the hill somewhere, and they came down, down in this little passageway also. And this is the remains of them. The last two. I had to put everyone back into the burrow again. I even went and adjusted my burrows a little bit because I was getting some weird cancellations. They weren't eating or something. I don't know. Something weird was going on. But at any rate, yeah. So it seems like everything's back to normal, but I think there's some glitch. My dudes are all going. Their moods are going down. A lot of people have died, and so we're starting to see a few tantrums. One guy who was out here, I forget where he was. He went berserk. I think he was a fisher guy. He was sitting out here, and one of my hunters or something was going through here at the time. So, and he wasn't part of the marksman squad or something. So I turned him on, shot the guy, so he didn't kill anyone, the berserk dude. I think he died right around here, and that was about it. So I called them all in. These goblin dudes, basically the first group lost one or two guys on these and then ran. They all bolted. They left off the screen down here. And this was the second group that had killed the human liaison, so there's just two left. They hit, one or two of their guys got killed up here, and now they're afraid to come in. So they're sitting here on the other side of the drawbridge, but they're not doing nothing. So I'm tempted to go after them, but they're crossbowmen, I believe. Yeah, crossbowmen. So I don't really want to use ranged. And I even moved my dudes. I had my dudes, my marksman, trading in this one for a while, mainly because I wanted to get rid of any kind of cave adaptation for them. But I didn't want to lose them, so I sent that back up in the old room with the other guys. So basically, I think we're still trading with the human caravan. I just traded like a ton of stuff, and I guess we got tons of food, well, really a lot of stuff. So they're going to be leaving soon. I think the human caravan guards, and there's a lot of them. They should be able to handle those two guys. So I am not going to lift the burrow thing or go and help them in any way. I'm just going to wait till they leave. I think they'll take care of these guys without anyone getting hurt. So as you see here, the road did protect the other side, and strangely enough the trees didn't burn. I still had designated trees here, and I really want to know how to move these goblin corpses out of here, because a lot of the traps are not setting off when things are walking over them. My understanding is these things sort of reset themselves after a given amount of time, but they're not resetting themselves. I think the the mechanics have to go and reset them every once in a while if something happens. So as you can see here, there's like blood and bones and everything everywhere. I really just want to get, once these guys leave or get killed, nice to say, by the guards, I'm hoping to get the rest of this stuff cleaned up. It's just a mess. Now over here, I'm starting another tower, but the only problem I'm having right now is this part here goes right under the river. So I want to readjust it, but it's gonna have to cross the river at some point anyway. So they keep canceling it after just doing like one or two. So that's a bit of a problem. So there is a way in from these two to get there. So it'll go down and you can get in there. It's sort of a security risk when we use that catapult system of drawbridges, but I don't think I'm going to use it too often. I might want to make a few of these just in case I want guys out here just to kind of mess around. Like if there's goblins sort of hanging around, and I'm going to maybe make another one up here somewhere, and maybe one down here somewhere. Well, that's long-term plans for defense. I have to start thinking of maybe setting up. I think I got most of these traps done. I think this one here needs to get done, and I could really probably start making some other traps in new places after this. I'm thinking of lining the sides of this in case goblins stray to the left or the right when they first come in, chasing something. So that would help a little bit. And I really would like to know of how to pick up these corpses that have been sitting there for months. I'm getting sick of looking at them. I sort of want to dump them. So what I've been doing here, I've been thickening the wall, and I'm gonna keep trying. I have a ramp there, as you see, but I'm gonna build like one more floor here, and I think it'll be a dump zone. What I'll do, I'll drop them down after I have to raise this, then I'll close this, and it'll atom smash everything I dump there. So hopefully I'll be able to atom smash things, because I am starting to see some frame rate issues. I don't have my FPS thing meter up right now. I may do so at a later time. So that's sort of that's sort of our catch-up description here. Hopefully you guys understood what I'm saying. And I probably could put more things in here, but that's not high priority right now. Let's take a look here. We're doing a lot of smoothing. I'm also digging out a lot more of these and dumping the rocks. So I'm going to get this done, since we did have quite a few people die just recently. And some of their remains are here. For some reason, they're all designated to spots, but they're not, apparently just not taking partial remains anywhere. And really just, we added one new person to the caged victims. And I think that's really about it. Yeah, not much going on as far as smelting goes. I'm gonna start them up again. So I did get a little bit of tetrahedrite, not much, but we have enough copper to do this forever. And I'll probably start doing something with silver soon, since I think a lot of this is silver also. We bought a lot of stuff from humans. I'm really hoping for the dwarven caravan to come soon, because I really need some of the stuff I asked for. Strangely, I designated these two, and they keep just using these two, the Marks dwarfs. So I don't know why that is. They're not really using this very extensively for training. I heard that archery ranges were a little glitchy at the moment, and apparently they're still dealing with the justice system here. Let's see, how many more people have to serve their sentences? That's what I don't get this really. See, the queen's dead, so it doesn't really matter. I think he's dead. Yeah, some of these I don't quite understand why they got designated as violating her order. I think because they hauled the items. That could be. And we did have some injuries in some of that mess. I think at the end of the last episode you guys saw some injuries too. And strangely enough, two of them that were really badly injured actually did get healed up. So I'm pretty surprised by that. Drinks are going back up again after having dropped a little bit. It dropped down to like maybe 600, so after trading here it should jump up again. I got a lot more material. I got 2 stills going and 2 kitchens going full time. As you can see. Why are they... See, the hen eggs, they're just not using them. Why are they not using them? I may actually trade hen eggs for whatever, because I got so many hen eggs, they're just not using them. Either that, they can't keep up with it. I have tons of like cheese and wine and things to cook with, and meats and fish, that they're maybe using those first, and maybe the hen eggs are something down lower priority. Hey, I don't know how that works exactly. Let's see, where are we at with plump helmets here? Dropping. It is dropping, so I took it off of cooking, as you can see, so now they're just for brewing again. But we got quite a bit of cave wheat, because that guy is grinding a lot of cave wheat. And we picked up a lot of stuff here, as you can see, from human trading and elf trading. So we got quite a few drinks and a variety of drinks too. It was good. And we're just looking really good in the food department and even the drinks. As you can see, I'm smoothing some of the rooms out. It looks a lot nicer in this section. And our spillover area for the human, or for the food stockpile, the secondary food stockpile. I don't know why they're not putting it in the barrels, because when you go up here, there's buckets and there's a lot of barrels here in these furniture stockpiles. So they got plenty of stuff to use for storage. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a few more barrels just for the heck of it. Oops. There, and I might actually cancel this and then make like rock jugs or something. But sometimes you need to use jugs for certain items. I forgot which ones they were, but. And I have so many skulls. These are almost all skulls. That I had this guy, I think, going full time making totems. Although he's hardly ever in there. I don't know why that is. I probably could stand to use a few more traps here just in case something comes up from the caverns when I pierce into them later, which I may do in a little bit, but that's not high priority right now. And I'm moving a lot of my excess coffins to the our tombs. Let's see here, go down here further. This is now occupied by the Baron. And the Queen did get memorialized in here, but they didn't have a body. So he pretty much owns this stuff, right? Yeah, nobody owns this. But he owns this. So the Baron's really happy. I moved the mayor into here, I think. Did I move him? Oh no, I moved that swordmaster who's actually he's got the rank of champion. So he's in there even though he doesn't require anything. I just put him in there just for the heck of it. He's gonna be one happy camper, even though he's not really you know, he's not a real noble. But I gotta get some more doors on some of these, and I think that is it. I don't want to go down. I did have some stuff designated down here. Let's see. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna get more tetrahedrite, and yes, I am. Looks like. And I'm going off this way in the hopes of maybe finding some more obsidian. This isn't as much obsidian for being volcanic embark as I had hoped. I sort of wanted more obsidian. So I might dig around that volcano. As you can see here, more tetrahedrite. So occasionally actually I'll do it right now. And it's just all over the place in this. The lower areas, which I'll show you right now, I don't see any other metals here. Again, now this place, yeah, tetrahedrite again, and more exploratory, just digging for stone and ores. And I do have some adamantite, obviously, ore from that spire as soon as I get down there. And as you see here, I just have some of this dug out. I don't think this was obsidian. What was it? Diorite. Yeah, that's the problem. There was some obsidian here, so you can see way up. That's obsidian, but not a whole lot of it. I'm surprised by that. And just basically, I'm just digging out a huge area. Keep the miners busy because there's really not a whole lot to do as far as mining goes anyway right now. So I'm just letting them go crazy on just exploratory stuff. Then I go down here. Is that obsidian? I think it is. Yes. So I might come back up here and dig here a little bit. As you can see, I made some fortifications here so I can look into the cave systems. Unfortunately, I thought this was going to work on a diagonal. Apparently it doesn't. So maybe I'll do another one over here somewhere at a later point. And quite a bit of obsidian in these areas. Here's that adamantine spiral, although I don't really know how to use adamantine. Thing is, I dug it out. They weren't bringing it up to the ore stockpile. So adamantine must have a different classification, and I'm not understanding it entirely. So I have to be really careful about mining it, and I'm actually tagging it for dump to bring it up. It's really about as far as I've gone here. Yep, and that's it. That's there is no further. I think I went down. Yeah, it was like there's another one over here that goes down, and there's more obsidian. I want more obsidian because stuff is worth a lot more if it's made out of obsidian. So this is the furthest one down. It goes down to that molten. Yeah, right here. As far as we go now, molten rock or semi-molten rock. So let's go back up, and I'm gonna let it go. Yeah, so there's gonna be a lot of cancellation orders. We'll keep an eye on these two guys. I think I will pause here since until these guys leave and something interesting happens. I am gonna probably lean a little bit more away from Let's Plays on this and doing more of updates because I can't see just having you guys sit here and stare off. That previous episode I did a lot of editing, as you may have noticed, because I really originally had like about an hour and a half of footage. That's way too much. It was too much footage. It was a lot of times of me like zipping around and skipping to different areas, so that was not good. So really, I can see here, this flooring is going to have to be covered with traps soon, because otherwise we're going to start getting trees and plants growing in here. But the rest of this is stone, so it's okay. Yeah, they're all done trading. Food stockpile's maxed out. The mayor, I don't think the mayor meets with the humans, do they? Yeah, they're placing a few of those. And I have empty ones over here, so some of that stuff that's in the corpse stockpile below it here could be put into this stuff, but I guess they're just not doing it. I don't know why. Yeah, and two stills running. And I set up finally the other farmers' pigtails. It's like in the autumn, huh? Sweet pods, pigtails, and I think dimple comes. A little different stuff, but we've seen them plenty of seeds. And I opened this up and closed it real quick. Unfortunately, it's not actually showing the this thing floodgate. It is there though, because otherwise it would just flood that room, because that had sort of drained off and it was started to get some sixes in the water level there. So I am going to pause, like I just said. All right. Okay, now more than 1 minute later, we apparently have some idiot that's probably with the military, even though they haven't been ordered here. Yep, he's with the melee squad. He's coming out here. Apparently they will ignore burrows, so he's going to get himself killed, most likely. They are taking pot shots at him. I'll just let you... I can't do nothing about it. I think once he's engaged, that's it. So let's let it go. Maybe they'll kill one. We'll see what happens. It's probably getting severely injured. Hold on, let me pause. Let's see where his injuries are. He must have got injured in the foot. He's not even close to them. Yep. Left upper leg, right. Oh crap! Both legs are messed up. He's dead. There's no way he's gonna make it. Yeah, that's the end of him. That's too bad. Of course, he's taking forever to die. Yeah, you can't close the distance apparently. Now with no legs, his legs are all messed up. He's just gonna get slaughtered here. Come on, guys. I could try saving him, but I doubt they'd get there in time. Alright, hold on. We're gonna do it. I don't know why I'm doing it. It means I'm gonna lose more people. That's why I don't want to do this. Let's see. Kill. Select the rectangle R. There you go. Enter and let it go. They should be able to. Maybe if they get there in time, this guy can get brought to the hospital. He's getting riddled with bolts. And in fact, considering how many they shot at him, you'd think they would have ran out of bolts by now. Now I don't know why these guys are blinking. Hold on, let me see what their injuries are. Oh yeah, he's really bad. Oh man. Unconscious, exhausted, winded. He's dead. They're flashing, but they don't have any injuries, so I don't know what's going on with them. How is it that they still got bolts? Don't they run out of bolts? Yeah, he died. I knew it. Oh, did one just walk into that buzzsaw? Yep, I think so. There's only one left. One just walked into the buzzsaw thinking, oh, I'm okay. So one left. We'll see if any of these military guys get up here. As you can see, my frame rate's dropping like a rock. Only one melee guy. We really need... Wait, where'd he go? Did he just walk into that too? It's not displaying him though. I don't see him here. Where did he go? He says he's here, but I don't see him. They're not showing him. Oh, he's fleeing. Yep, there he is. Right here. Alright, he's running away. Looks like the ambush is over. Oh, long range shot at him. Probably ain't gonna hit. And he just got buzzsawed on that one, on the corner here. That's sort of why I placed them strategically there. I might put a line here. Let's pause it here. And I gotta set up something here. That might be the next one after this gets done. So military alerts. We shouldn't need that anymore. They'll all come out. Do a reclaim, but you gotta be careful not to go down and reclaim the stuff that the traders. I don't want to accidentally reclaim them, so I'm just gonna do one reclaim on this level only. Squads should be active and active. Okay, they're okay. People should be heading out here to do their work now, and we can finally recollect these things. It's been a while. Yeah, he got buzzsawed. He's dead. Okay, I guess I'll pause again or stop the recording again. We'll see. Oh, I just came back and I just noticed something. There was an error message about someone not being able to path to the fishing area. And I come back here and apparently that floodgate was not down, even though it's supposed to be down. So I don't know what the heck happened with that floodgate, but this room is now flooded badly, in fact. And we had soap in there and someone may have died. I see blood, yeah, oh great. This thing is up though. How am I supposed to do this? Why is it not oh, this is really devastating for me here. I don't know what the hell. I guess I gotta pull it and see what happens. Come on. I really need you to pull it. Alright, you pulled it. Now, is this thing broken? And hopefully that'll unjinx it. If they pull it again, it's like completely sevens in there and it stinks. Ugh. Oh, this, oh crap, this blows so bad. I knew this was going to happen too. I knew it. Somewhere in the back of my mind, I knew it. I should have set up a system where I could drain it, and I didn't. I don't have a system for that. Now I'm gonna have to dig around behind that. I don't see another way around it. It really sucks. That really does. I am gonna make some sort of a system where I can drain it off, though. It's really pretty simple. Um, I won't tap into it yet, but it'll be a. I'll do a downward stairways here. Um, Up, down. And just do an up one here. Now it's going to be a pretty large room because I want the water to spread out and dry, completely dry up. So let's get back over there and let this go. I don't know when they're going to get to this though. So unfortunately we're not going to be able to get to our soap. I don't know. Crap, this really kind of blows here. I don't want them to open this up, obviously. So maybe I will forbid this. They can use the water outside, but the soap unfortunately will not be usable for now. I don't know why they were putting the soap near the well anyway. Well, that was a little weird. I might have to undesignate some of that other digging stuff that means. Well, some of that stuff below. Yep, I think so. I can't think of another way to do it. I don't know why I didn't do a hotkey down here. CX. Well, that's a small amount. I'll let them dig that up if they want to. Not really any tetrahedra here except on the edge, which doesn't do me any good anyway. Alright. Let's get rid of this. And that one big huge room that had a very large amount. I think that was in here. Yeah. For now, we'll come back to that. That's okay. Hopefully they'll go back to that soon. They're doing a lot of work out here. Nothing really has changed other than they've gone out here and cleared some stuff up. I do have some more weapon traps here being built. Where's the other ones? I had some others. Yeah, on the sides here. And I'll probably do a few more scattered around and maybe a line right here also. And it'll probably be at, I guess, I could probably close this up. There's really not any purpose in me having this open right now. There's only one tree in there. I don't need to get that right now. Lots of obsidian. There's some obsidian and tetrahedrite over here. I could just mine into this from this thing. Use it as a mining area. That could be a possibility. Oh, and by the way, I wanted to put traps here, but I can't. I think I can put them on this row. Well, I can't put them here. So that's one, two. Like I can't put them 5 away, but I can only put them on this. So I said, that sucks, really. So, I don't know much I can do about it. You know what I'd like to do is find a way to build on the edge. I know that would be cheating, or you have to hack it or something. But honestly, I think that I would prefer doing it that way. And I keep getting this. Come on. Well, of course not. This is gonna take a million years to get over that area. Yeah. And also, I am gonna have to pave in here too, cause I'll start growing trees also. I think I did. Yeah, I paved in there. I might have to. Oh, well, I guess we'll pause again. The merchants are leaving currently. And yeah, I think I will probably end this episode. In fact, I didn't want to do a lot today, but just sort of wanted to give a small bit of an update on basically stuff that's been happening. Um, one other thing I don't understand is where the grate go that I had on top of this thing. Grate's gone. That's a little weird too. Yeah, I guess if you guys could come up with a way for me to get rid of some of this junk, particularly picking up these dead goblin and troll corpses. I want to atom smash them here. And as you see here, I do have a little thing that you can just throw stuff off of, which I haven't never really figured that out, but I'm going to attempt to figure it out. Which will make things difficult for pathing, so for right now I'm going to leave it open. I won't bother. But maybe I'm going to look into that on the internet real soon and read up about how to dump stuff off of that and then atom smash whatever I can underneath the bridge. That's the only way to do it. You can't designate an area under a bridge for refuse or something else. It won't let you do that. At least not that I know of. Maybe it does. I haven't tried that. I remember someone else saying in their Let's Play that you couldn't. So I guess that's it for now, guys. I will I will hopefully see you soon. I maybe will probably play a little more off air. Unless a siege or an ambush gets actually really interesting. I wasn't planning on coming back. That's sort of why I didn't show you the past 2 ambushes. They're a little boring. But a lot did happen in them. Maybe I should have showed you them instead. I don't know. I'm also thinking, because we have dogs over here, which I haven't actually replaced the dogs yet, but maybe building a small wall right here to keep things that are pathing in here from shooting the dogs, but I might have to make it pretty big. I might have to make it down to here. But the problem is that would obstruct archers from shooting from the walls, which I still haven't done the fortifications for yet, but that's fine. It's not a big deal. Just a few things to consider, I guess I'm considering. Alright, well, I guess that's it, guys. I will catch you next time. Matter is out of here. Adios. Hey guys, I I had to come back. I played a little bit more, and the queen is apparently back as a ghost. I thought she got laid to rest because they said that she was in the grave, even though they didn't really actually have remains. I'm actually gonna have to make a memorial to her. Sadly, not that she deserves to, but I'm gonna make a memorial to her just so you guys know. I thought that was kind of interesting. So I will be doing. There she is, haunting the place. Apparently that's where she died. Alright, just let me come back and let you know that. If there's anything interesting happens, I'll let you know.